I have trouble writing screenplays. I enjoy writing screenplays, but I'm not very good at it. Maybe I should specify. I'm not very good at moving the plot forward or writing any kind of natural sounding exposition. I'm definitely not good at writing dialogue that doesn't put the audience to sleep immediately. It just it seems like every time I sit down to write, I spend 3 hours typing something up, but only to end the day with the same amount of progress I had made from the day before.
Time.
I just need some inspiration. I need someone to show me the way. God, if only there was a master screenwriter. Having grown up in sunny Southern California, Quentin motherfucking Tarantino spent his post-high school dropout years working at the sacred, hallowed grounds of
a video store in Manhattan Beach, California, a place called Video Archives.
From which he gained this huge, encyclopedic knowledge of pretty much every movie that's ever been made anywhere.
If you needed
the star of the store too.
Well, yeah, but he didn't know as much as you did. So like,
Les knows a lot. He knows. He knows. I know more about it. I know more about Italian exploitation films and TNA movies.
And thank God he does know so much. His mental library of all the movies he's seen is sort of the bedrock for his writing process.
I really like taking my story, what I have to say, my tale, my little autobiographies, but sticking them in crazy genre world.
I suppose it's pretty normal for film geeks like Quentin to see all their life experiences through a lens of their favorite movies. To them, a breakup is no longer just a couple of bad arguments followed by the occasional weird encounter out in public. In their brave new movie world, a breakup is a bullet to the face with an epic showdown with a bunch of ninjas. And moving on with your life literally makes the other person's heart explode. Oh, I guess that sums up everything I need. Does that say theme? There's nothing connecting these movies all together. I mean, none of them are even in the same genre. This one's a hangout movie. This is a comedy, probably. And this one, I guess you call a drama. There really isn't anything connecting these movies together except for what, I mean, I guess there's one thing connecting them.
Why the need for so much gruesome, graphic violence? Why not let us imagine
because
a little
it's so
of it?
much fun, Jan.
Really?
Get it?
What is the best thing about a great Tarantino scene? The best thing about him is how suspenseful and tense as they are. Quentin knows exactly what he needs to do to make sure what would be the boring part of his movies, the boring talking parts, turn into the best parts of his movie.
I'm with the FBI.
Think about this. What is the most exciting thing that can happen on TV or in movies or in real life? Somebody has a gun. That's why I always start with a gun.
Ich wollte sagen, dann sind wir zu zweit. Ich habe eine Pistole auf ihre Eier gerichtet, seit sie hier sitzen.
So now, we spend the whole scene wondering who's gonna make it out alive at the end of this Saturday night out with the boys.
Und ab jetzt sind wir zu dritt.
Quentin does this constantly. The threat of death is always looming over everyone's head, and he's going to make sure that every piece of character backstory, every line of dialogue the characters say, all are constantly increasing that tension. And it is this part of the scene that makes the release the
Gruesome, graphic violence
so memorable. So the next time you find yourself staring at that computer screen, You haven't typed a word past the, and you need a source of inspiration? Just go back into your vault of life experiences and be your own inspiration. And when it's time for you to start pumping out that dialogue, you make sure that every line of exposition and dialogue from your characters are all pushing that plot forward and are never there to just fill up space. And if you find yourself writing a scene the way Tarantino would write a scene, well then, there's only one thing left for you to do.
Stiglitz.
Say auf Wiedersehen to your Nazi boss.